Today, let's review a book that came from the USA. This is The Last Bus to Wisdom by Ivan Doig, a National Book Award finalist and had received the Wallace Stegner Award. He also previously wrote almost 15 novels, and it also includes one of his best-selling books titled The Bartender's Tale. So what's The Last Bus to Wisdom all about? This novel follows the 11-year-old Donal Cameron, a curious and adventurous boy who's sent on a Greyhound bus from Montana to Wisconsin to stay with his distant relatives. What's supposed to be a simple summer visit turns into a whirlwind of wish-ups, unexpected friendships, and some hilarious moments. In this novel, we have different characters that fill the story. We have Donal Cameron, the young protagonist. He is adventurous and imaginative. Aunt Kate. He is Donald's strict and controlling great aunt in Wisconsin. Herman, or Herman the German 𝐤𝐚𝐬𝐿. He is Kate's kind-hearted husband who becomes Donald's companion. Grandmother, or Gram. Donald's loving guardian who is hospitalized for surgery. Various bus travelers, a range of quirky and memorable characters Donald meets during his journey. So, where does this novel take place? This novel takes place in Montana in the year 1950s, Donald's home, where he lived with his grandmother before his journey, and in Wisconsin, where his Aunt Kate and Herman lived, making a distinctive and unhappy face for Donald. Now, let me give you a short summary of the important event that happened in the novel. First one is Donald's departure. Donal Cameron, an 11-year-old orphan who is sent from Montana to Wisconsin to stay with his strict Aunt Kate while his grandmother who raised him undergoes the surgery. The bus journey across America. Donald experiences a colorful and eventful bus ride across the country, meeting eccentric characters along the way. Life with his Aunt Kate. Upon arriving in Wisconsin, Donald finds Aunt Kate to be harsh and unkind. However, her husband Herman the German is much friendlier, running away with Herman. When Aunt Kate decided to send Donald back to Montana, he and Herman decided to run away together, traveling across the country. Adventures on the road. The duo encounters various people including hobo, lawmen, and cowboys while forming a close bond. Returning home. Eventually, Donald returns to Montana having matured thoughts with his experience on the road. Some of the themes of The Last Bus to Wisdom pointed out coming of age and self-discovery, adventure and freedom, and family, both biological and chosen. And lastly, the American experience in the 1950s. So, for a short introduction, let me read you the short description that the author Ivan Doig written in this novel. Donald Cameron is being raised by his grandmother, the cook at the legendary W Ranch in Ivan Doig's beloved two-medicine country of the Montana Rockies, a landscape that gives full reign to an 11-year-old imagination. But when Gram has to have a surgery for female trouble in the summer of 1951, all she can think to do is to ship Donald off to her sister in a faraway Manitowoc, Wisconsin. There, Donald is in for a rude surprise. Aunt Kate, bossy, opinionated, argumentative, and tyrannical, is nothing like her sister. She handpecks her good-natured husband, Herman the German, as Donald discovered him to be, and Donald can't seem to get on her good side either. After one contretemps too many, Kate packs him back to authorities in Montana on the next Greyhound. But it turns out Donald isn't traveling solo. Herman the German has decided to fly the coop with him. In the immortal American tradition, the pair light out to the territory together, meeting a classic Doigian ensemble of characters and having rollicking misadventures along the way. Charming, wise, endlessly funny. Last Bus to Wisdom is a last sweet gift from a writer whose book have bestowed untold pressure and countless readers. So that is the short introduction by Ivan Doig in this story. At the end of the story, overall, The Last Bus to Wisdom is a heartfelt, beautifully written story that takes you on an unforgettable ride. It is funny, touching, and just the kind of book that leaves you smiling. So, what are you waiting for? Just read this Last Bus to Wisdom by Ivan Doig.
You can also read the other novels of Ivan Doig, like The Bartender's Tale and The Whistling Season, and his classic memoir, The House of the Sky. Happy readings!